Hello students, I am Nakul Sheth. Welcome to Java programming tutorials. In object-oriented programming, we have seen class and object. Then after, we have seen inheritance, and this inheritance is also known as is a relationship in Java. After inheritance, we have seen encapsulation, and in encapsulation, we have discussed what is data hiding and what is tightly encapsulated class. Then we have discussed polymorphism, and in polymorphism we have seen two most important concepts of Java programming. Those are method overloading and method overriding. And then last concept of object oriented programming is abstraction. Now in object oriented programming, inheritance and polymorphism are used to achieve code reusability in Java, and encapsulation and abstraction features are used to achieve security in Java. So for today's video, we are going to discuss about abstraction. So take a look at today's agenda. First, we are going to discuss what is abstraction. Then we are going to see how to achieve abstraction in Java. So let us start with its definition. So first, what is abstraction? We can say abstraction is detail hiding or implementation hiding to the user and only showing its main services or functionalities. That means we are going to hide internal details and only showing its main functionality to user. Now take a look at real world example. Now let us take a car as example. So to drive a car, we need several items such as brake, gears, steering and so on. So these car items are abstract item for driver, because car manufacturer is going to show only abstract thing to those drivers, but its inner functionalities will be hidden for a car driver, such as how brake works in car. Driver can't view those parts and implementation. So the driver can see only main part of brake, that is brake pedal, and you have to use that brake pedal to stop car. So we can say as a driver, internal functionalities of brake will be hide and driver can only see its pedal to use brake. So this is abstraction, in which we are going to hide implementation and display only its main functionalities. Now the question is how to achieve abstraction in Java. So abstraction can be achieved using two different methods. First is abstract class and second is interface. Now remember one thing, by using abstract class we can achieve 0 to 100% abstraction, and through interface we can achieve only 100% abstraction. So for today's video I am going to discuss abstract class only, and next video I will cover interface topic. So let us see how to achieve abstraction using abstract class. So first we need to understand what is abstract class and abstract method. So here what I am going to do is I have created two classes, those are car and scooter. So one class is car and another is scooter. So in car I have created variable that is number of tires. Let us take number of tires equals to 4. Then we have scooter class, and in scooter class I have take same variable, that is number of tires, and let us take number of tires equals to 2. Then in car I am going to create a method, that is start method, and in its body I am going to print start with key. And in scooter class I am going to create same method, that is start, and in its body I am going to print start with kick. So we have two classes, those are car and scooter, and then we have variables in both of these classes, that is number of tires, and then we have method, that is start method. So students, as you can see over here, I am taking same type of variable and methods in both of these classes. Now, I am going to create an interface which can be extended by these two classes. So I am going to create another class here, that is vehicle class, in which I am going to create a variable that is number of tires, but I am not going to put its value over here. Okay, same as I am going to create method that is start method, but I am not going to create its body part, because a vehicle can be start with a key or it can be start with kick as well. So I have just declared start method over here, but I have not provided its functionality or implementation. So as you can see over here, I have just highlighted only services but not its implementation and value. So other two classes are going to inherit this vehicle class, and then I am going to display its value and implementation of this variable and method according to those classes. Now the question is how to create an abstract method and abstract class in Java. First, I am going to create a class over here, that is vehicle class, and in that class I am going to create an integer variable over here. So I am going to create a method that is void start, but I haven't provided its body part here. So I have hide implementation of this method. Now you have noticed several points here. First point, if a method doesn't contain its body part, then that method must be an abstract method, and an abstract method can be created with the help of a keyword, that is abstract keyword. So what is abstract method? A method without body is known as abstract method. So we are going to display only name of that method, but we don't create its body part. And in a simple way, an abstract method is a method which doesn't have its body part. And second point, if any class contains an abstract method, then that class must be declared as abstract class. So as you can see over here, an abstract class can be declared by using a keyword, that is abstract keyword. Now remember one thing, if a class contains an abstract method, then that class must be declared as an abstract class. So if this class is an abstract class, then it is not necessary that an abstract class contain at least one abstract method. Okay, so we can declare a class as an abstract class without any abstract methods. So this is how we can achieve abstraction in Java, and this is the way using which we can create abstract class and abstract method in Java. Now I am going to show you this concept through programmatically. So let us move to the notepad. So students, we have notepad++ here, in which I have created a class called vehicle, and in this class I have created a simple method that is void start, and I am not going to create its body part, and directly I terminate this method with semicolon, and it will generate an error. So first I am going to show you what type of error it shows. So let me save this file as vehicle.java, and we have command prompt here, and then I will move to the specific folder which I have saved my file by cd desktop and then cd java, and this is the folder which I saved my Java file. Then I am going to compile this code by javac vehicle.java and see this. Your compiler immediately throws an error that is missing body of a method or declared as an abstract. So I am going to declare this start method as an abstract method. So if this program gets successfully compiled after declaring this start method as an abstract method, let us see this. So save this file and open command prompt again. Then java c vehicle.java and see the error. Vehicle is not abstract, which means we have to declare a class vehicle as an abstract class. Now remember the second point. If a class contains an abstract method, then we have to make that class as an abstract class. And now our program gets successfully compiled. Let us see this. We have command prompt here and then javac vehicle.java and see this program gets successfully compiled now. Okay, and then in editor now I am going to create another class, that is class car, and then I write extends vehicle. Now take a note here, if a simple class is going to extend an abstract class, then we have to declare implementation part or body part of a particular abstract method. And if I am not going to declare its body of abstract method, then will our program get successfully compiled? Let us see this. So open command prompt again and then javac vehicle.java and see this. Car is not abstract and does not override abstract method start. So I have to declare body of this abstract start method. Okay. So in this car class, I am going to write void start, and in this method I am going to write system.out.println and in bracket car class. Now I am going to create another class here, that is class scooter, and this scooter class inherits the vehicle class. So I am going to write extends vehicle. So again I have to declare body part of this abstract method here. So I am going to write void start, and in its body I am going to print scooter class. So I will write system dot out dot println and in bracket scooter class. Okay, and then I am going to create main method here by public static void main and string args. Now I am going to declare an object of this particular abstract class, that is vehicle class, and check whether our program gets successfully compiled or not. Right? So we have vehicle v equals to new vehicle, then bracket open and close. And then I saved my program and I have opened command prompt here, in which I am going to compile this program by javac and vehicle.java and see this. Vehicle is abstract and cannot be instantiated. That means we cannot create an object of abstract class. Now I am going to put this line in comment section. Now I am going to declare an object of simple class, that is car class. So car C equals to new car and bracket open close, and then C dot start. Same as I am going to declare an object of scooter class by scooter S equals to new scooter and then bracket open and close and then S dot start. Now let us save this code again and try to run in command prompt. So we have command prompt here, then javac vehicle.java and program gets successfully compiled, and then I am going to run with java scooter because our main method is in scooter class, and enter to run this program and see this. What output we got here? That is car class and scooter class. So these are different things which you have to remember while declaring abstract class or abstract method. And this is the simple program of abstraction. Okay. So students, I hope you understand what is abstraction and how to achieve abstraction using abstract class and abstract method. Now let us see some important questions regarding this topic. First question is, what is abstraction? Second question, list different ways to achieve abstraction in Java. Third question, which keyword is used to create an abstract class and abstract method? Fourth question, can we create body part of an abstract method? And the last question is, can we create a class as non-abstract class if it contains an abstract method? So students, this is it for today's video. Thank you for watching this video. Keep learning, stay happy, bye.